Instead of my reflection, all that showed in the mirror were thick streaks of fog, like ectoplasm. The photo was just gone. It vanished from the camera. The bedroom door opened all by itself, and I could have sworn I saw a shadow dart into the room. Prepare to question reality as we delve into two chilling, unexplained encounters. Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Tonight, we're diving into the inexplicable, the moments that leave us questioning reality. I'm sharing two personal accounts of eerie encounters, experiences that truly left an imprint on my mind. First, we travel to the historic city of York for a strange incident in a supposedly haunted house. Then, we journey to the bustling heart of Bangkok for an unsettling welcome to a hotel room. These stories are a testament to the fact that sometimes, even in the most ordinary places, something truly extraordinary can occur. My husband and I live in Scotland, but we absolutely adore visiting York for its ancient history, brilliant old pubs, and of course, its renowned ghost stories. We've been there many times, but on one of our more recent trips, we were delighted to discover a new tourist attraction, a haunted house just off Stone Gate. This house, found behind one of the main shopping streets, had been meticulously renovated to restore its former glory as a family home from previous centuries. You could explore it freely, taking photos as you pleased, while listening to a tape recording detailing a particular ghost story linked to the building, all while soaking in the eerie atmosphere. The tour led you up to the top room, which was a large, dark, and incredibly creepy seance room. It also included the supposedly haunted attics, rumored to have been used as a bedroom as recently as the late 1990s, and descended into the dank, damp, and spooky cellars. While some other rooms felt less unsettling, it was in one of these less spooky areas that we had our most peculiar experience. This particular incident happened on our second tour of the attraction, when we had brought friends along, eager for them to experience the thrill. Unlike our first visit, my husband, Tom, had his digital camera with him this time, actively snapping photos in the hope of capturing orbs or any other proof of supernatural activity. It was in the wainscoted room that we finally found something truly bizarre. This room was quite small, completely covered in wood paneling, and featured a modest fireplace. As far as I can recall, the only piece of furniture in that room was a tall cheval glass mirror. I stood directly in front of it and asked Tom to take a photo of me. He took the picture, checked the display, and then said, "Now that's weird," showing me the photo. To our astonishment, instead of my reflection, or even the reflection of the room itself, all that appeared in the mirror were thick streaks of fog. It looked exactly like what you might imagine ectoplasm to be. We were both utterly shocked, but since our friends had already moved ahead out of the room, we decided not to show it to them immediately. Instead, I told Tom to take another photo, and this time, it turned out completely normal, showing my reflection and the room clearly. We finished our tour without any further incidents, really looking forward to examining that strange photo more closely once we settled into our favorite York pub shortly after. Of course, we had already told our friends what had happened, and they were very eager to see it too. Tom scrolled through all the pictures he had taken at the venue, including the normal one of my reflection in the mirror. But the photo of the foggy ectoplasm, it just wasn't there. You all know how difficult it is to accidentally delete a photo. Your camera almost always asks if you're sure you want to delete it before it does so. Tom definitely did not delete that photo intentionally, so what on earth happened to it? It certainly left all of us with a profound sense of unease and goosebumps. On a subsequent visit to York and to that same attraction, we again took photos, but nothing untoward appeared that time. However, sometime later, I was browsing the attraction's website, looking at photos other visitors had posted, and someone had uploaded a photo very similar to the one we had taken and lost of that very same mirror in that same room. That truly sent shivers down my spine. Sadly, that tourist attraction has since closed down and is now a shop on Stonegate. But whenever we go into what used to be the seance room, even though we never had experiences there during our previous visits, my husband, who is a bit sensitive, still gets sweaty or tingling palms and a feeling of lightheadedness. Moving on to our second story, this incident took place during a short New Year's countdown holiday in Bangkok, Thailand, back in 2015. This trip was quite spontaneous. We booked our air tickets and accommodation just the last week of December 2014. Due to the Christmas and New Year holiday period, most hotels were completely booked, which meant we had to stay in 3 different hotels over our 6-day trip. The particular incident I'm about to share happened during our stay at the second hotel. It was a 4-star service apartment located in the Thonglor area, right next to Ekamai Road, known for all the local hip clubs. The hotel itself seemed perfectly decent. It wasn't the kind of place you would ever expect to be haunted. The amenities around the hotel were excellent, with many great restaurants and supermarkets nearby, and reviews were generally good, with only minor complaints about the room quality. We were scheduled for a 2-night stay at this hotel before moving on again, and we checked in on December 30th, 2014. The receptionist handed us the key to a room on the 5th floor. Now, as someone who travels quite often and always prefers to be safe rather than sorry, the very first thing I always do before entering any hotel room is to knock on the door 3 times or ring the doorbell if there's one. It's a polite gesture, a way to notify any occupants that I'm about to enter and will be staying there. I vividly remember the moment. Immediately after I unlocked and opened the main hotel room door, the door to the bedroom inside opened all by itself. I'm absolutely certain it wasn't because the chambermaid had left the bedroom door slightly ajar after cleaning, and a draft or pressure from the main door opening caused it to creak open. No, I heard the distinct sound of the bedroom doorknob being turned. And in that same instant, I could have sworn I saw a shadowy figure dart quickly into the bedroom. It was a fleeting moment, but incredibly unsettling. The silence that followed was heavy, leaving me frozen in the doorway, wondering what I had just witnessed. These are just two of the many unexplained encounters that have stayed with me, forever etched into my memory. The missing photo in York, the self-opening door in Bangkok. They leave you wondering, don't they? What truly exists beyond our immediate perception, beyond what science can explain? Have you ever experienced something unexplainable? Something that made you question everything you thought you knew? Perhaps a strange sound, an object moving on its own, or a fleeting glimpse of something that wasn't there? We'd love to hear your stories and theories in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more mysterious tales, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss our next deep dive into the unexplained.